Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy. No, that's not how that works. I'm like 30 plus years old. Why am I doing that? Let's try this again. Hey, YouTube. This is KoltFordyV with the Virtual Lab Partner. We are in the second episode of the QB Camp, and today we're going to be going over a good one for you. Cover zero. Now, cover zero is the big meta right now. It is basically send everybody in hopes that you can get to the quarterback before your offensive opponent can make a decision. I'm going to show you 3 universal concepts that you can use out of any playbook. In this first concept, we're going to go over the jet scat. Now, this is a great concept that you could use out of a formation similar to Y off trio weak, where you've got 3 receiving threats to the right side with a single side wide receiver to the left and the halfback to the left of the quarterback. So we're gonna go ahead and come out in shot gauge option. You can come out in any play. We're gonna be doing 2 easy hot routes for this. Now, the jet scat is gonna be on the left side of this play art. We're actually gonna be creating a rub route with the hitch from the single side receiver and the wheel from outside of the backfield. Let's go ahead and hike the ball, and I want you guys to see how this works. Once we hike, you're gonna see we're gonna get a rub effect, and you're gonna see the running back is gonna be able to get down the field in a hurry for a 1-play score. As you can see in the instant replay, we're creating a rub effect between the wide receiver on the outside with the hitch, and what that does is it gets the safety that is way back deep hung up on that route, allowing your wheel to go down the field untouched for a 1-play score. Let's go ahead and show you rep number 2, so that way you can see that that wasn't fluke and that this is very, very consistent as far as a cover zero man beating concept. We're gonna go ahead and hike the ball. You get the rub effect, and as you can see there, our halfback is off to the races for another 1-play score. Now for rep 3, we're gonna do the same exact thing just to show you that it is super consistent and that you could use this out of any sort of formation when you've got the single side receiver and the halfback on the same side. We'll hike the ball here. You've got plenty of time in the pocket for blocking. And right there, as you can see, we get the rub routes, the rub effect to happen, and you've got your halfback down the field for another touchdown. In this second concept to beat cover zero, we are going to come out in a spread look. This concept is called the return arrow. We're gonna go ahead and pay attention to the left of screen here. I've got Odell Beckham on a fade, so you wanna make sure that your slot wide receiver is on a fade. Your outside wide receiver, we wanna put in motion, and you're gonna do a very, very quick hot route to a flat route. And while he's in motion, you're gonna go ahead and snap the ball. So we bring Hester in motion, and then we put him on a flat and we hike. And you're gonna see that we create a nice rub route effect, just like our jet scat, to be able to get some outside leverage for your wide receiver. As you can see in the instant replay, while we are motioning our outside wide receiver, we're creating a return arrow effect to where the receiver gets open to the outside with that flat route, giving you a nice good 5 to 10 yards of easy yardage. This is a great concept to run against a heavy blitzer, cover zero blitzer, and you got to get the ball out quick. Okay, let's go ahead and do another rep of this in full motion. We've already got Odell Beckham on the fade, and we've got our blocking set up. We're gonna go ahead and move Hester in motion, put him on the flat route, and you're gonna let him get out to the outside to be able to get a good 2 to 3 yards for you. Again, this is a great play to get a quick first down or get some very, very cheap, easy yards. All right, for this third and final rep, we're gonna go ahead and do this in full motion here for you. Let's go ahead and move Hester in motion, put him on the flat route. He got a nice clean release there, and you were able to get a good 5 to 7 yards. Let's get on to the next concept. The third and final concept that you can run against cover zero, we're gonna go over the buckshot concept. Now on your screen, you can see that we've got a flat route coming from the tight end. We've got a drag coming from the slot wide receiver, and then we've got a C route coming from the outside wide receiver. Great thing about this, guys, is that your single side wide receiver, you can put on whatever you want. If you want to put him on a slant or a backside C route, you can go ahead and do that as well. For the buckshot concept to work, we want to make sure that we are motioning the C route in between both of the wide receivers on the right and snapping the ball. This is going to give him a really nice C route release to be able to get open down the sideline. Let's go ahead and do this for our first rep here. I'm going to go ahead and motion Jerry Rice and snap right about there. And you're going to see he's going to be able to get wide open down the sideline for a good 20 to 25 yard gain. As you can see, as long as we time out our snap or our motion snap, you're going to be able to get some good outside leverage from your outside wide receiver to be able to get open down the sideline. Let's go ahead and get into rep number 2. We've got another option that we can actually look at, and it's going to be the drag route coming from Devin Hester in the slot. Now we want to make sure that we're still motioning Jerry Rice and snapping it right about here, but as long as you've got a good slot wide receiver, you're going to see that you can cause some really nice rub effect to be able to get Devin Hester wide open in the middle of the field. So again, as long as you're snapping this at a good time, you're going to see that this causes a nice kind of chaotic effect here to where you've got Gronk trying to get out to the flat. He just mulls over that defender there, and then you're able to get the drag route coming across the middle wide open for some huge yardage there. This third and final rep, we're gonna hit the C route again. That is the prize route in this concept. Let's go ahead and try to hit Jerry Rice down the sideline here. Motion him, snap it. You've got plenty of time to block. And there we go. You've got yourself a huge gain to Jerry Rice down the sideline. I appreciate you swinging by the Virtual Lab Partner YouTube today. If you missed out on the first episode of the QB Camp, make sure you go back and watch how to torch cover 3 with 3 concepts that are very easy to use out of any playbook. Thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.